make sure we figure out who we talking to. Is it Chun-Li? Is it the Barbie? Her? Like, who we talking to tonight?
It's definitely Chun. That's why I had to put the chain on. Let everybody know it's Chun. Yes.
Uh-huh. You know, the Barbs in Baltimore have been waiting for you. You know, I'm definitely a Barb, so be ready.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, my darling. That's why you're so handsome, you know.
You feel
All right,
me?
now, Nikki.
All
right,
the
now,
Barbs are
Nikki.
beautiful.
All right, Chun, don't lie to Kelston, okay? Don't lie to Kelston, you know.
So,
But
Nick,
no,
what's the difference between pre-mom Nicki and, you know, Nicki the mom? Like, do you censor what you rap about?
yeah.
Well, when I was pregnant, I was having a hard time, you know, to be really explicit. I was.
Is that top?
Yeah. Hey, close the door, please. I don't. He hear Mama talking, so he trying to be in the conversation. Well, yeah. So now I wouldn't really say I'm censored with what I'm necessarily rapping about, but I'm censored with the songs that I'm choosing to get on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not there mentally right now to be extremely explicit at this particular moment. But I do have I have a song on the album that was actually it was supposed to be a single a while back when I was pregnant. And it's very, you know, so I'm deciding if I'm gonna put it on the album or not. But I mean, pre-mom Nicki and mom Nicki, I feel like I just am more grateful now for everything in general. And I feel like I'm just more present and in the moment, enjoying life. You could get off a horrible phone call and then you're gonna look at your son's face and nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you about being a mom because they say it changes I haven't had children yet. Kelsey has a kid, but it changes your whole outlook on life and the way you think, the way you move, the way you even like the jobs you take. So you would say, from what you just now said, I feel like that's the vibe that Papa brings. So we got Chun on tonight or today, and you're so amazing. Like, of course, we already know the queen and you got all these accomplishments, accolades, releasing new music or releasing new projects or putting your hands on things. Do you still care about numbers or going platinum or, you know, where are you mentally with like those parts of the industry?
Yes, I care about that. I've always cared about doing well. I always have wanted to be the best at what I do. So yes, I would be lying to say I don't care about numbers.
If something goes number one or you okay.
You know what? For the first like 8 or 9 years of my career, I didn't care about stuff going number one because it was so far-fetched for female rappers and like rappers in general. We were always competing with top pop artists. You know what I'm saying? So when you put out a song, you're normally not even expecting it. You see, people keep on forgetting that rap music is now the number one genre in the world, but it wasn't. It wasn't. So for a rap artist to top, you know, the chart, it was a big deal because, you know, you have to compete with a pop record that's getting played 2,000 times a day on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And so it was very difficult to compete with that. But now everybody want to be a rapper, child. So now it's different. And so now the floodgates are open. And so, yes, of course I want to do well. Of course I want to go number one on everything. I mean, I have a number one on, I think, every single chart, maybe except for the country chart.
Okay.
I have a number one, you know, a gospel, R&B, hip hop, Billboard Hot 100, reggae, dancehall probably. So I'm not pressed, but I do want my music to do well, of course.
Not pressed. We not pressed.
No.
Okay.
When you first got in the game, we saw like the big looks, even some of the alter egos like Roman. On the new project, do we get to see Roman or meet any other alter egos?
Well, it's funny that you asked me that because I was just thinking about that before I sat down. I said, "Oh wow," because I'm wearing the Chun-Li chain, and it just dawned on me. I always have a new alter ego for every album, really. So I gotta think about it. I was thinking like, Dad, you gotta, because I was going with Queen Sleaze. And that was kind of like in the interim of Queen, and then I started doing some freestyles. But boo, I gotta think. Let me think. I think I'm gonna figure out an actual name for an alter ego for this project.
Okay, so while you did that, while you think on that, you did the mother thing, you did the wife thing. So I'm thinking like Nicki now, what would this new Nicki say to the old Nicki? Because life has been crazy since, What could you, if you could tell your old self something, what would it be?
Calm the down.
I get it. I completely get it.
That's all. Because I've always been, I think the term is high strung, but I've always been like, an overthinker. Since I was young, little girl, I would go, sit in my room or sit on my bed and just sit there for hours and think and be sad or be like, because I wanted to make it so bad.
Right.
What I would say to that girl is you already have what it takes, even physically. You have what it takes. Your body is fine. Your face is fine. You're talented. Calm down and enjoy the ride. That's what I would tell to that. That's what I would tell that girl if I could.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. What
do you think the biggest misconception is about Nicki Minaj? Because sometimes you definitely give the RBF.
And you are Sag gang. So
you a Sag too?
Of course. You know it.
Wait, so babe, ask me that again. Sure. What's the biggest misconception?
Yeah, because sometimes you definitely get the RBF. Like,
what's that?
The resting
face.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest misconception about me is, well, you know what? Actually, this is fun. I can address it a couple different ways.
Okay.
One of the biggest misconceptions about me is this always has gotten on my nerves is my nose, right? This is the same nose I was born with.
Okay.
And I know people are frequenting the plastic surgery doctors and stuff, and that's fine. But this nose right here, that's Onika Tanya Mirage nose, okay?
That's hers, original.
Okay,
Patty.
Right.
Patty.
I always have my, my little hump and my little poke out. And in fact, I hated it, but I would never change. I would have never touched it because I don't know how people have the balls to do surgery on their face. I just think it takes balls because you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Girls that get stuff done with their body, it's like, that if God forbid something, I could cover this up or you know what I'm saying? But with the face,
it's just there.
I just wouldn't have I wouldn't have taken that chance. So a lot of people, I don't know, have just always ran with that. But no, this is Onika real nose. It might not be a perfect nose, child, but it's Onika nose. Thank you very much. And the other misconception is that I'm mean.
I've actually heard that, Nicki.
Me too.
I've heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I would say. I don't like being called mean because mean is your character, in my opinion, like who you are, right? I am bitchy at times, and I think there's a difference, and I want people to understand this.
Yeah.
Bitchy is a moment in time. Mean is who you are inside of your soul. So I could never be mean. Am I a human being and am I bitchy and am I feisty? At times, yes. But the amount of genuine love I have in my soul, it's so disrespectful to me when people would call me mean or think I'm mean, because I'm the most giving human being on this planet. Like, And I've always been giving. I didn't need to get millions of dollars to be giving. I've always been just a giving, nurturing, genuine person.
She said.
But the industry does harden you. And when, you know, the thing is, what you guys may remember or you may not, you see these girls recently, when they've been coming into the game, they've been coming into the game and they've been just getting praised.
Right.
And so every time somebody says one little thing that they don't like, they're having a meltdown.
Yeah.
Whereas with me, I came in the game and had the opposite. I was ridiculed. I was bullied. I was laughed at. I was, you know what I mean? It was it was some new evil negative thing about me every day on media takeout, dissing my body, everything. You understand? So I had to develop thick skin. And when you're used to being bullied or dissed or whatever, eventually, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of like harden yourself up because you're like preparing yourself for somebody to try to violate you, you know, and you got to protect yourself as a woman. So I think that's what happened in the industry. I had to man up, really. And it's sad. No woman should have to feel like that. Yeah. But that's the position I was put in, you know, so yeah.
I mean, gratefully you came in the industry when you did. Maybe, you know, if you'd have came in later in life, you might not have this iconic career that you've had and have. But since we talk about iconic, we were conversing off air, off the Zoom about our favorite Nicki verses, right? And I was trying to figure out because I like Nicki ratchet, like, you know, talking that talk. So I was trying to decide between Slumber Party, you know, got that super soaker, pop like Coca-Cola, or if I'm in the tricky little mood, I trick these little dudes. I tell them that See, I like pretty sure. So I was trying to figure out what is Nicki's like favorite verse, and I know that's going to be hard. I can imagine because you got a lot.
And
but what's your favorite?
Say yours, Nicki. Mine is tied with Monster, but
everybody loves Monster.
Make Me Proud. And Drizzy say, get him, I'ma get him. I got the money, make a broke bitch bitter.
Wait, no, that's Up All Night, right?
Yeah, Up All Night. Yeah.
Up All Night.
Yeah.
That one is Up All Night. And you know what? That's one of the ones I was thinking in terms of like favorite verse. Yeah. That's definitely one of my favorite verses. It's so many.
I know, right?
I recently gave a verse to someone. I'm not gonna mention, but I love the verse that I gave to that person recently. I don't know. That's such a great freaking question.
Yeah, we had a hard time too. It was very tough. It's tough. I get it. We want to have a little fun real quick with Chun-Li before she goes. Let's fill in the blanks real quick. 3 things I can't live without.
Jesus. My son.
Papa. So
my son. Music.
I like it. Okay. And one more real quick. Before I kick the bucket, I have to do
wow. I like that question. I have to become a billionaire, of course.
Okay. Shmoney's. Okay.
We play a game called Lyrically Correct. And since you about bars, you should do this one, right?
Yeah.
And I think if you don't, I think Slim and Baby might be upset.
Exactly.
So here it is. What did Cash Money wear with their gator boots?
Tay. What did Cash Money wear with their gator boots?
Gator boots.
I know it's in the song. Is it that melody?
Yeah.
You want me to tell her?
Yeah, pimped out Gucci suits.
These suits. The Gucci suits.
Oh, womp, womp. I'm sorry, Baby and Slim. Okay, give me another one.
Give her one more,
right,
Kelsey.
One more. You gotta get this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Goon to a goblin.
That's Wayne. But what's the question?
What's a goon to a goblin?
Should I say the next line?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, but what's the goon to a goblin? Oh, I don't even remember my own line. Nothing. You ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
good job. She got one. Okay.
Y'all, no, I didn't win nothing.
I know. We ain't got
Sorry,
nobody.
Barbie.
Nope.
Well, I know you're the third one, so I can win.
Give her one more, Kelson, for the road.
In 7 days, what did Mary J say they did on Tuesday?
Phone a friend. What did Mary J say they did on Tuesday in 7 days? now, I don't. How y'all? All right, because
Tuesday, we played the game. Thursday, yeah, Tuesday they played the game.
We played the game, Nick.
Yeah, wow. It's
I'm
okay.
0 for 3, y'all. Don't do me that way like that never again, y'all.
Thanks, Nicki.
Y'all, where y'all at?
In Baltimore.
We in Baltimore.
My old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
I used to be
You know
out
it.
there a
You
lot.
already know it.
And then Tay Cobain, you know, he did some songs for you. That's the
Oh,
homie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We were gonna get into that, but you know, I know we know you got a lot of stuff going on. So yeah.
Well, I will say Tay Cobain is someone I'm very excited about, and I can't wait to talk about him in the coming months. We got some stuff brewing. We got some stuff cooking. But you know, I just want to give Baltimore my love.